ईद का दिन है आया, 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 ईद का दिन है आया। आओ रूठों को मनाए, हर सू खुशियाँ ही फैलाए, आओ रूठों को मनाए, हर सू खुशियाँ ही फैलाए। ईद का दिन है सबको गले लगाए, ईद का दिन है आया, 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 ईद का दिन है आया।
Hello, assalamu alaikum, good morning, khush aamdeed, ji aaya nu, goeiemorgen.
Pakhair Ragale, Ni Hao, Jude Shumme, Washwale, Ohio Gonzaimes, Guten Morgen, Hola, Bonjour, Privyat, Kaifa Hal, Hale Shama Chatore, Ahlan wa Sahlan, Marhaba, good morning, and a very happy Eid Mubarak to everybody who's out there, ladies and gentlemen. It's a wonderful day today, and we definitely hope that everybody out there is all set to enjoy their Eid with us at PTB Boyle. Hello Shiza, how are you today?
I am absolutely great because of course Eid, but how are you?
Well, I'm absolutely perfect. I think I'm managing to do great too as well.
Yeah.
But fortunately for my parents, but unfortunately for me, that this time they weren't around. I mean, for the last 32 years, they've always been around.
MashaAllah.
And you know, it has always been a very blessed Eid as well. Even this time, it's a Eid full of blessings as well. But my parents are not around since they went for Hajj. So congratulations to all the Hajis out there, first
Absolutely,
of all.
congratulations.
Yeah, for all of those people who've actually done Hajj for the very first time in their life as well. And for all of those people who've actually done it second time, third time or fourth time as well. But then at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, you know, it is a day full of blessings, as you just mentioned as well. And I think that people who are out there across the globe celebrating Eid, very happy Eid Mubarak to you all as well.
Absolutely.
What about you? Because your family is in Multan. How come you're enjoying and celebrating Eid
As
in
always,
Islamabad?
as last Eid, of course, I'm going to travel after recording this show for you. I love sharing my Eid mornings with all of you, ladies and gentlemen. But Shazad, you mentioned that, of course, you miss your parents. Here's the thing. It's a good thing to miss them. But mashallah, mashallah, they're away for a very good reason.
Yes.
But unfortunately, there are so many people in the world who are, again, unfortunately, celebrating Eid alone, probably bedridden, probably hospital-ridden, probably because of so many other reasons, you know, for studies and whatnot. We are with you. We love to share our happiness with you. Eid Mubarak to everyone out there watching. And our heart goes out to you if you're alone because we're here to share it
And it's
with
not
you.
just a heart, ladies and gentlemen, it's a hug which is coming
Yes,
your way as well.
virtual hugs.
Whatnot. And it's great as well. But usually, you know, for the last 10 years that I've worked in the television industry, Shiza, you know, there was one thing which I came up with last night, and that was that, you know, usually that this was the message which used to come out after, you know, towards the end of the show. But right at the beginning of the show, ladies and gentlemen, we've always wanted to make a point. Me and Shiza, we decided it together that we are actually going to pay rich tribute to follow for all of those people who might not be around around their families as well. For example, for all of those people who've served in the armed forces, for all of those people who've actually lost their lives in the line of duty as well, for all of those APS martyrs as well, for anybody who's not around you, whom you miss. And I think that we cannot obviously replace, but we are still here.
We can try.
You know, I'm just like your son, she's just like your daughter, and you can actually celebrate Eid with us too as well.
And also,
we're never going to let you be alone.
Yes, absolutely. Also, meanwhile, while we're doing this show, please write to us on our Facebook page as well so we can keep adding your messages in the show as well. Other than that, Shazad, of course, you did your, you know, Eid prayers. And are you done with your Qurbani though?
Yes,
we do it early morning.
Yeah, I'm done with my Qurbani, alhamdulillah. And this time, you know, the burden wasn't really quite a lot because of the fact that since I mentioned that my parents are not around as well.
Yes.
Otherwise, you know, we've got quite a lot of animals to slaughter.
Okay,
but
mashallah.
this time around was only one.
Okay.
You know, because it was just me at home, chilling. Just like always. So I just got done early in the morning.
So
as
easier
well.
job for the ladies though, because it's only one, so it will be done easier.
Yeah, you know, one God can actually be done in, I guess, 20 to 25 minutes. But this time around, I think the butchers kind of took a lot of money. And yeah, just because of the fact that they had to be early in the morning, you know, at my place, so they were like, "Sir, sabse pehle aapka kar rahe hain, paise to
Right, exactly. So there's this thing, if
So
we have to come early, it's
but
like a
what
celebrity.
about you, Shiza? You're not listening. What about you? Because you earn yourself now.
Yes.
Did you slaughter a goat?
I did this hissa thingy.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. I mean, of course, I've read about it. If you earn and if you have the istatat to do Qurbani, then you must.
Which you pretty much do.
Yeah, mashallah. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, how many hissas did you put into account?
Do we really have to say it?
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't like speaking about it. But just for the record, because you asked, I did too.
You did too. Well, that's great. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have been joined with some wonderful, amazing guests over here in the studios. We are very thankful to them and to their families that they've actually let them come over here to the studios. And we're thankful to you guys too as well, even though that we haven't introduced them. But yeah, you know, we're very thankful for making your way to the studio, especially on the day of Eid as well. We've got a bunch of amazing musicians over here in the studios. But without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, on my left-hand side, yeah, you know, a bit of stutter. It's going to happen because I've had a lot of sweet early in the morning too
yes,
as well.
Savanya. Oh.
Warm Miss Sally's, yes, that's what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, there is a special reason why we have invited these guests over here today on the first day of Eid. And the reason is that, first of all, that this gentleman whom I'm going to introduce has got 6 to 7 startups under his belt.
Wow.
And the best part is that the 5 of them died away, but he still managed to come up with another
but he
one.
learned.
And this is what I say every time, that if one business idea fails, you have to come up with another one. So this is what he did. And then he was so interested in productions and whatnot that they finally made a music video for a singer as well. And today on PTV World, it's going to be the first ever screening of that video.
Wow.
These people are from We Are Chili's, and on my left-hand side, ladies and gentlemen, we have been joined by Zainal Abidin. Hello, Assalamu Alaikum, Eid Mubarak. How are you?
Fine, alhamdulillah.
It's amazing that you are here. Thank you very much for joining us. It's wonderful to have you. And alongside Mr. Zainal Abidin, ladies and gentlemen, we have been joined by somebody who actually kind of share her services as a makeup artist, which she does not really, I think, she's not into makeup, but I think for We Are Chili's, she's actually doing or probably performing the jobs of a makeup artist as well. And meanwhile, I'm saying it, she's actually agreeing to me as well. So she's a stylist, she's a makeup artist. On today's shows, ladies and gentlemen, we have been joined by somebody who's ecstatic with whatever she does. She's none other than Miss Isha. Hello, Assalamu Alaikum, how are you? Eid Mubarak.
Walaikum Assalam, I'm fine. Khair Mubarak.
Thank you very much for joining us. So, am I right that only with We Are Chili's you are a makeup artist? Other than that, what do you do?
Yes.
You don't do anything?
No.
Okay, so she's a makeup artist, guy.
Okay,
okay. You're on our right-hand side. She's
on the right-hand side, ladies and gentlemen, again belonging to the very same production house and doing other work as well. We have someone who happens to be an actor. He's been acting in this. Yes, he's been acting in this music video that's going to launch today, and also on some TV soaps. That's what we call them. Yes, you have seen him. He is none other than Asad Chaudhary. Hello, Assalamu Alaikum. Eid Mubarak. Welcome to the show.
And the best Eid gift is today because I'm doing show with you.
Oh, that's
so it's really an honor for me.
It's so heartwarming. It's so heartwarming to know. Thank you, Allah Miya. Shukr, alhamdulillah. I cannot thank you enough.
But next to the actor, we have director Sahiba over here, and she also happens to be a lawyer in her free time. How amazing is this combination, though?
Well, I don't think, Shiza, I don't think that it is amazing because for her parents, I think they invested quite a lot of money for her to be a lawyer, but she turned out to be a
No, but that's amazing because she's doing both of them. I mean, how amazing is that?
Yeah,
she's
I'm just
living
thinking
her
about
dream.
my parents, you know. I don't know whether how would they. Well, in fact, they've invested quite a lot of money on my education as well, and I didn't do a bit of that.
But of
they're
course,
still happy.
But you know, this is a good thing. She's living her dream. She's living her parents' dream. This is what we will be talking about with her, along with so many other things. She is none other than Miss Shahar Bano. Assalamu Alaikum, Eid Mubarak. Welcome to the show. Thank you.
Oh,
well, okay, that was dull though. I mean, it's Eid.
Yeah, something of that sort, yeah. It might work. But thank you very much, guys, for coming over. It's wonderful to have you. But before we indulge in any kind of conversation, I just want Zainal Abidin Saab to let us know about your first ever experience from production house We Are Chili's, where you made this music video. We are about to on air that. So just give us a preface.
First of all, let me thank you so much, bro, for having me on show.
I'm here
just
as well,
yeah, ma'am. Thank you so much. Actually, I was talking to my bro. You know, bro thing.
Yeah, bro thing is fine, man. And since you have mentioned that you're, oh no, I'm not going to say it. Go ahead.
So, just like you, I have been. This is my first time that my parents are not around on this occasion of Eid. So I'm not feeling well.
So don't worry, bro. I'm right here.
Yeah, bro. Thank you. So the experience was quite like you can say. We face here in Islamabad and Pindi ki market a lot of hurdles.
Quite a lot of challenges. Okay.
A lot of challenges because there are no actors professional actors here in Islamabad. Okay? We usually have to go into different universities and hunt for the talent.
And all this time I thought that I was living in Islamabad.
Yeah, he's
But-
an actor,
but
man.
it's all right, man. It's
How
all
could
right.
you miss?
But if a startup wants to make some video production kind of thing, so you definitely need to hire those people. थोड़े से पैसे कम लेते हैं.
Yeah,
So
That explains.
So like your rates will be like per 10,000.
Oh, well.
Okay.
We'll talk about it later, but it's literally
okay,
not in
since we are-
thousands though.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's wonderful. Thank you very
yeah,
much
yeah.
for sharing the entire story, and thank you
Yes,
very much for
but
making
before
me.
we-
Yeah, go ahead.
So sorry. Before we actually watch the video, I actually want to talk about the video with all of you because
Yeah.
you had your own paths, right? So let's start with you. We've already
Isha
started.
first.
But coming to you, Isha, you're the stylist, you're the makeup artist. So you had to deal with Asad over here and along with the female counterpart. She's not here, unfortunately. So how was it? Are they hard to work with? Did they have any demands? कि ऐसे करें, मुझे ऐसे लगना है.
No, actually, it's very exciting.
Yeah.
I love to do makeup my own self,
Okay.
so that's why I इन्होंने
Yeah.
मुझे मौका फ्राहम किया
Okay.
कि मैं कर सकूं मेकअप और
So it was fun for you?
yes,
Okay,
really fun.
I want to dig in a little as well.
अच्छा
I
लगा
mean,
मुझे असद के साथ काम करके और
Is he easy to work with?
very easy,
But that's
very
right.
comfortable.
We'll take your word.
Just tell us one thing that you know. For I know that you know ladies actually put makeup on their faces as if they are coloring books. I know. I'm no offense. But what about men? Do you think that men are actually doing the same too as well?
Yes, of course.
Thank you for saying that.
हाँ,
Thank you.
of course.
I'm sorry. I never wanted it to be this way, but
you
yeah.
really?
And recently, ladies and gentlemen, even men want to look good too as well,
Yes,
on screen,
absolutely,
purposely.
absolutely.
But so that's great. Thank you very much for being honest, Asad. So why so much makeup, bro?
I'm kind of a natural person, bro.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You have seen me behind the camera.
Yeah, you look very natural, man. So why is she saying that you use quite a lot of makeup?
She's just pretending
Oh.
herself.
Actually, what she's trying to say over here is that the producer
Because
actually
when
needs to-
we were on set, so Isha, let's do makeup. Okay, fine. I'm just coming. He was always do
So
his,
she'll
her
do her
makeup
first and then yours.
Then yours.
Okay, that's great too as well.
But that's a good thing because of course you have to look better first before making anyone else look better.
But it's necessary for the screen.
It is.
Yeah,
It is
definitely,
important and it is necessary for the screen too as
Being
well,
act-
ladies and gentlemen. There are always prerequisites to everything. I
Yeah,
mean,
definitely.
you cannot play tennis without a racket, right? So
No,
you
that's
cannot
true.
be on screen without makeup. Well, you can be if you
No,
do
Shazad,
not
you know-
really bother about how you look.
No, Shazad, that's not the case because a lot of people who haven't been to studios or haven't been on screen don't understand that we
Lights.
right now are sitting in like 1,000 lights and there are shadows on your face and whatnot. So there definitely has to be like plain sort of canvas to work with.
Yeah.
But other than that, towards the end, before we move on to actually watch the song, director Saiba over here, you also did the screenplay writing, if I'm calling it right? Yeah. Yeah.
First official video in which I acted as a director. I think I'm a kind of daydreamer and I manifest many things. And being a director is a good thing to convert
let
your
that creativity
fantasies
come
into
out.
reality. Once I think I'm a LLB graduate. Qaid-e-Azam once said, if I'm not a lawyer, I may be an actor. So I think I'm going
So you did
on a
both,
right
yeah.
way.
So you're following the footsteps over there. I get it.
And
And
you
I
know-
absolutely love your earrings though.
I think, which is why I think that I became an actor, and now I've realized that I could have been a good lawyer too as well. So
Yeah.
it can
Oh,
be
I
either way.
believe that. I
Yeah,
believe
even I
that.
believe that. A lot of my friends say that too as well. But today, ladies and gentlemen, it's not about work. It's not about what we do.
It's all about
It's all about you
festivities.
people. Yes, and so which is why today, on the first day of Eid al-Azha, ladies and gentlemen, we are very thankful to We Are Chili's that they actually brought their first ever official music video to us so that we can on-air it, and then afterwards you're obviously going to see it all over the channels in Pakistan and outside Pakistan as well.
Inshallah.
So this is, ladies and gentlemen, Judai for you guys and for your eyes only for the very first time. Thank you very much, We Are Chili's, and hats off to the singer himself as well. You guys did a great job. Let's take a listen. Let's do it. Eid Mubarak.
तेरा मंगया सी साथ में रोके तेरा मंगया सी साथ में रोके तू ना जानी कदर मेरी खोके की मिलया जुदा होके मैं हथ चुक मंग मंगा दुआवा ओ रब्बा तेरे तरले पावा मैं ते हारी जिंद सारी मोड़ दे मैं हथ चुक मंगा दुआवा ओ रब्बा तेरे तरले पावा मैं ते हारी जिंद सारी मोड़ दे ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਲੈਣਾ ਦੁੱਖ ਕੋਲ ਕੇ ਨਾ ਜਾਣੇ ਤਾਂ ਡਾਡਾ ਏ ਕਿਉਂ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਦਾ ਰੋਗ ਵੇ ਸੱਟ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਖਾਈ ਹੁਣ ਸੜੀ ਵੀ ਆਪ ਏ ਮੈਂ ਹੋਈ ਬਦਨਾਮ ਬੜੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਨਾ ਤੇ ਤੋਂ ਮੰਗਦੀ ਦੀਵਾਨੀ ਰੋ ਰੋ ਕੇ ਤੂੰ ਤੇ ਜਾਣੀ ਕਦਰ ਮੇਰੀ ਖੋ ਕੇ चुक मंगा दुआवा ओ रब्बा तेरे तरले पावा मैं ते हारी जिंद सारी मोड़ दे मैं हथ चुक मंगा दुआवा ओ रब्बा तेरे तरले पावा मैं ते हारी जिंद सारी मोड़ दे रस्म बनाई लोका कैसी इत्थे प्यार दी के कर देने गल्ला फिर देंदे ने मिसाल भी समझ न पाई किथे करा मैं यकीन मैं ते छड्डी तेरे उत्ते मेरी सुन ले अखीर साना मुक जान वक्त ते तो होके तू ते जानी कदर मेरी खो के की मिलिया जुदा होके मैं हथ चुक मंगा दुआवा ओ रब्बा तेरे तरले पावा मैं ते हारी जिंद सारी मोड़ दे मैं हथ चुक मंगा दुआवा ओ रब्बा तेरे तरले पावा मैं ते हारी जिंद सारी मोड़ दे मैं हथ चुक मंगा दुआवा ओ रब्बा तेरे तरले पावा मैं ते हारी जिंद सारी मोड़ दे
What a fantastic listen that was, ladies and gentlemen, and I must say that, you know, We Are Chili's actually did a great job with the music and the video too.
Congratulations, guys. This was amazing.
And you acted very well, yeah.
Yeah, this was very
nice. It was
nice.
superb, and you directed very well, and yeah, makeup was on point too as well.
Yes,
we gotta appreciate it because these guys did a great job. These days, ladies. Yeah, because the only thing you did was put in money. I mean, that's it. I mean, I would have done that too. It does not take talent to give out money, but yes. You know,
for providing the platform to them.
What I'm going to thank you for is that you actually made sure that all of these talented people are actually going to go on board on air as well, and then you gave them the right investment which was required. Otherwise, you know, we wouldn't have been able to listen to this song.
Actually, I'm kind of a tech guy जो office में बैठ के who works on laptop and for whole night and like उस तरह से.
Okay.
You're married to your laptop, yes.
Yeah,
that makes sense. But ladies and gentlemen, of course, this was Jadai for all of you.
While shooting this song, like we are used to be on different locations, like during a shoot or
right.
So धूप में like पहला experience.
Okay, so this is the very first time in his 35 years of life that he actually went out in sun, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not ready to buy that, but it's all right. You know, it's Eid. Everybody gets to get away with everything they want. But other than that, we have some more amazing, talented musicians over here in the studios with us, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to introduce them one by one to all of you out there, because the very moment when our show started, there was this song, Eid Ka Din Hai Aaya. He's the guy who's actually behind it as well. So ladies and gentlemen, today we have been joined by Kaisar Ali on vocals. Kaisar Saab, Assalamu Alaikum. Thank you very much for joining us. Eid Mubarak.
खैर मुबारक सर, आपको भी मुबारक.
कैसे हैं?
और सभी सुनने वालों को भी
क्या बात है. Alongside Kaisar Saab, ladies and gentlemen, we've actually been joined by Gulshan Saab as well on tabla. Gulshan Saab, assalamu alaikum. हो जाए थोड़ा सा Eid मुबारक वाला हो जाए. Eid का दिन है, क्या बात है. Thank you very much, Gulshan Saab, for coming. It's a pleasure. And Mohammad Afzal Saab, thank you very much. He's on piano as well. Assalamu alaikum. And so, what are you going to sing for us? क्या सुनाएंगे आप हमें आज?
चिट्टा चोला सर सॉन्ग.
चिट्टा चोला सुनेंगे जी हम.
Wow, Pakistan's top favorite song.
Yes.
चिट्टा चोला सीवे दर्जी नहीं बुलेंदा डोले दी मर्जी. चिट्टा चोला सीवे दर्जी नहीं बुलेंदा डोले दी मर्जी. चिट्टा चोला आ बारो रोंदे डोले दे शरों. चिट्टा चोला आ बारो रोंदे डोले दे शरों. चिट्टा चोला सीवे दर्जी नहीं बुलेंदा डोले दी मर्जी. हाय नहीं बुलेंदा डोले दी मर्जी. चिट्टा चोला मैं सांभ रखदा कहता ही डोला मैं तेरी तांग रखदा. चिट्टा चोला मैं सांभ रखदा कहता ही डोला मैं तेरी तांग रखदा. चिट्टा चोला सीवे दर्जी नहीं बुलेंदा डोले दी मर्जी. हाय हाय नहीं बुलेंदा डोले दी मर्जी. चिट्टा चोला आ बारो रोंदे डोले दे शरों. चिट्टा चोला हाय आ बारो रोंदे डोले दे शरों. चिट्टा चोला सीवे दर्जी नहीं बोलेंदा डोले दी मर्जी. हाय हाय नहीं बोलेंदा डोले दी मर्जी. हाय नहीं बोलेंदा डोले दी मर्जी. नहीं बोलेंदा डोले दी मर्जी. हाय हाय नहीं बोलेंदा डोले दी मर्जी. नहीं बोलेंदा डोले दी मर्जी. चिट्टा चोला सीवे दर्जी नहीं बोलेंदा डोले दी मर्जी. हाय हाय नहीं बोलेंदा डोला नहीं बोलेंदा डोला नहीं बोलेंदा डोला नहीं बोलेंदा डोले दी मर्जी. चिट्टा चोला सीवे दर्जी नहीं बोलेंदा डोले दी मर्जी. डोला नहीं बोलेंदा डोले दी मर्जी.
तेरे रोले क्या बात है. Wonderful that was, ladies and gentlemen. That was
Brilliant.
Chitta Chola for
Loved
you
it.
only. Thank you very much. You guys did a great job यार.
Yes,
बहुत अच्छा
amazing.
म्यूजिक.
Wow.
तबला भी आपने बहुत अच्छा बजाया, पियानो भी बहुत अच्छा बजाया और आपने गाया ही बहुत खूब, बहुत दिल से
Amazing.
गाया. And since, ladies and gentlemen, it's Eid, so Eid is all about music, family, reunions,
Happiness.
get together, food, barbecues and whatnot. But hold your thoughts right over there. We're going for a short break. Don't go anywhere because when you guys will come back,
We
we've got
have
a game
so many
to play.
games to play. Yes, Asif.
Yeah, and what's the name of the game?
Well, we will have to choose because we have so many. Maybe we will play Never Have
Never
I
have
Ever.
I ever.
Yes, love
okay,
it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, and please, I think that for all of those questions we are going to ask our guests over here, I think that you can even answer that, but on our Facebook page, okay?
Oh yes, play along. Stay
Going for a
tuned.
short
Good
break,
morning.
don't go anywhere because today it is
Eid.
ईद का दिन है आया, 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 ईद का दिन है आया.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to World This Morning special transmission on the first day of Badi Eid. Eid Mubarak to everyone watching right now, ladies and gentlemen. Eid Mubarak to everyone present in the studio. We are absolutely super excited about this one because we have some amazing musicians in the studio right now, and the music that you were listening to when we came back was live. We are loving it.
Exactly. And ladies and gentlemen, before heading out towards a small break or a short break, you know, there was this promise which we made, and that was that once you guys are going to come back, we're going to play a game. But before we play a game, I just have a simple question for all four of you.
Okay.
And that simple question is, what is that one most fondest memory of yours from Bakra Eid, from your childhood, or may it be recent or anything? You know, so we'll start with you, Miss Lawyer.
When they slaughter my favorite goat in front of me, then it would be difficult for me to eat that goat. So it's kind of horrible.
I thought
for
it was
me.
difficult for you to see. Oh,
See it as well eat that meat.
Yeah,
it's
and
hard.
it is disturbing. No, but this is something which happens on every Eid. You know, they have to slaughter goats. But you have to tell us something which is your fondest memory.
Yeah, like that
which
one
you love
memory.
the most.
Okay, fondest memory.
Yeah.
While you think, maybe we can move on to you. Do you have one?
Always had a tikka party with buddies.
Okay.
On terrace.
So that is your favorite part of
yeah,
it?
And that's your favorite?
My favorite part.
That's what you want.
Okay,
Well, that's
okay.
good. What about you?
I remember one thing when I was in 5th class, I proposed my first girlfriend.
In 5th grade?
You knew the
It's kind
difference.
of hard, you know, but it's hard to believe.
Yeah,
But
it is hard
It's
to
very
believe.
hard to believe. We're not believing.
I'm
Like
so
it.
there's a
Let
difference.
alone
At the age of
liking, he was
25,
proposing.
I have founded up 7 companies.
Wow, well,
there's
that's
a
great.
difference.
No, that's great. But the best part is that you did it on Eid. You proposed a
Yeah,
girl when you were in 5th grade, and that too.
Actually, I'm his class fellow too.
Okay.
So he was at front of her gate with meat.
Okay.
I want to propose you. Who's that girl is going to propose and say yes on meat? We should have written
A flower or something
Yeah,
at
flower or
least.
something in,
What did
your
she
hand.
say?
Obviously in car.
Okay, so even she knew what a proposal was. Okay, that's great. Yeah.
This is like fast-moving
I
world.
mean, how you, I'm sorry, but I'm forced to ask that. How old are you?
I am right now.
Yeah.
25 years.
So you're 25. So I'm 7 years older than you, and I didn't even knew what to do when I was in 5th grade. I didn't even knew how to read.
But Shahzad, oh my God, wait, I have to take a moment over here. You said you're 7 years older than him. This is the first time on national television Shahzad ever agreed to his age. Wow.
My age is already there on Facebook.
Yeah,
Instagram,
I know
Twitter,
you're not
everywhere.
hiding, but you never say it on TV.
Yeah, but
On a
it's
lighter
just
note.
that I look so fit that I do not actually look that age. I mean, that's a different compliment.
Which is an
but-
achievement, mashallah.
Thank you very much
Yes.
for saying that.
It's
But
all about
okay, it's-
32 years. Oh,
Yes.
I just want to confirm.
Oh yeah, well that's great. Okay, but then at the same time, you know, how did you feel? I mean, I think that your Eid might be ruined because she said no.
No, like
How much did you love her though? I mean,
Did you
कितना
get
प्यार था
over
वो?
this?
there was just like जब हम पहली बार कुछ अच्छा खाते हैं
पहला
तो
प्यार।
पहला प्यार जो होता है like
पहली नजर,
पहली नजर
पहली आँख.
you know
I can't relate. I mean, it was
I still
too
can't
early.
forget her
Too
मतलब,
early.
I mean, it's good that you cannot find her. I mean, obviously, she might be married by now. Yeah, can stop looking
well
for her.
she has 2 kids right
But what was her name? I mean, I'm sorry,
Sorry.
but not full name, but just
Initials,
one half of
maybe
the name.
initials. Yeah.
Okay.
M-A-H
M-A-H, Mahreen,
Maha,
Maha,
Maham,
Mahmoor.
she was
Majboor.
Meher.
she knows
Oh, she knows as well. Isha, come on, what's the name?
I think Manur.
yes.
Manu. Okay, so Manu, wherever you are, thank God that you didn't marry him. Because he's a great guy and he's got so much work to do right now.
Yeah,
Okay?
he'd
so
be
you better
so busy.
be focused on your family. But Isha, what about you? Your fondest memory of Eid?
मुझे जो मेमोरी याद है वो एक बुरी मेमोरी है
Okay.
इट्स नॉट अ हैप्पी
Go ahead.
बकरा ईद के बाद खाने पीने के बाद ये होता था कि हम लोग झूले लेने जाते थे
Okay.
तो मुझे इस चीज़ की बहुत ज़्यादा एक्साइटमेंट होती थी तो उस ईद पे मना किया गया था थोड़ी बड़ी हो गई थी कि झूले लेने नहीं जाना
Okay.
तो मैं चोरी चोरी चली गई फ्रेंड्स के साथ झूला लेने और झूले से गिर गई
Oh no.
और मुझे अच्छी खासी चोट आई थी
And then you got caught.
हाँ
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay, so this was probably one of the worst Eid memories for
Yes.
Isha.
And I think that this is a great message for kids out there who are actually watching us right now.
Yes.
That if your parents have actually told you not to go to the swings, please don't go. Because if you unfortunately swing into the mud or into the pole, you know, your Eid is gone. It's over. For the next 3 days, it's going to be over for everybody. Please don't do that.
What is your fondest Badi Eid memory though?
Okay, my fondest memory has been because I hail from a background where everybody lived together.
Mashallah.
You know, for the first 3 years of my life, I used to live with my grandparents as well.
Okay.
And ever since then, I was always in love with my grandparents and my grandparents' house. So we used to go over there every, you know, my father made it a point. In fact, that even when we started living alone, my father always made a point that we were going to go see our grandparents every Sunday.
That's so
and
nice.
then on
though.
Eid. And
That's so
I'm
nice.
saying it on national television is because of the fact that there are a lot of people who really do not get to see other people, even if it's Eid. So I think that this is the occasion where you actually need to get together
Yes.
and forget about everything else. So my fondest memory is having Eid with my grandparents. That's
Aw,
it. Because
that's
I do miss my Dada Abbu and Dadi Ammi as well. They're not in this world anymore. But they were lovely human beings. They gave us so many different kind of teachings, which we still kind of utilize them in everyday life, and I think that it
Right.
makes our life more beautiful.
Absolutely, and Shahzad, I think I'm going to actually steal that, because if I look back at my memories from Eids, my best memories are definitely with my, you know, chachus or dada, dadi and whatnot.
Yeah, and I've
But-
got one more as well.
Okay, go ahead.
No, but you complete
I have a
first.
message, yeah, because like you very rightly said, I mean, there's so many people out there, even people that I personally know, who have abandoned their families, their, you know, probably grandparents or their chachi, chacha, whoopee, whatnot. Of course, I mean, I'm no one to say what's right or wrong, but I'm the one to say here right now on Eid, ladies and gentlemen, this is probably one of the chances that Allah gave you. Maybe this is the time to reconnect. I mean, they are your blood relations. Even if not, you definitely have a connection with them. Why do you have to hurt someone by abandoning them or by not seeing them at happy times especially? So maybe pick up the phone and do make a call. Maybe you will make them happy, and maybe it automatically makes you happy.
Because ladies and gentlemen, egos are fragile. Please
Yeah.
make sure not to fall prey to your ego. But before we do that, you know, there's this one simple thing which we are going to do with you guys, and you guys have to be honest. So first things first, you guys have to take an oath, okay?
Oath taking.
So
Everyone.
So repeat after me. So whatever I'm going to say
Whatever I'm going to say
is going to be true.
is going to be true.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So this is Bobby Bond, ladies and gentlemen. They've actually made an oath, taken an oath as well, and they're going to say that whatever is right, whatever is wrong. So what we are going to do is...
So this is a game called Never Have I Ever. Shahzad right now is going to be passing on these placards with yes or no.
Yes.
So we will be throwing questions at you one by one, Shahzad and
one
I.
to her as well.
And if you have done the thing, you have to say yes. You have to raise the yes part in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And if you have not done it, you have to raise the no part in front of the
Yeah,
camera.
so-
Simple as that. Maybe you're... Okay, got it.
Okay.
So you're going to go first?
Yeah, okay, I'm going to go first. Okay, so this one's for you, Asad. Let's do that. So never have I ever eaten a whole
No,
pizza
it's
by
for
myself.
everyone together.
Is it?
Yeah, because
I
it's
think we
like-
can do it one by one
Okay.
as well. Yeah, okay. Asad, go ahead. Never have I eaten a pizza, an entire pizza by myself. Have you? No.
I
okay.
have actually. Oh my God. This is
Was it a mini pizza?
It was medium pizza. What?
Medium
It
pizza.
would
and
be
everybody
free,
can do
I
it.
think so. That's why you have eaten.
Well, I didn't understand that, but I thought everybody was laughing. I should laugh too. Yeah. Okay, well, moving on to you.
generous.
Never have I ever cried while watching any movie.
It's rare, kind of rare, because
So you have never
You have
cried
to
watching a
raise
film?
this one.
I don't get emotionally easily. So no.
Okay.
So no.
Okay, that's great. It's a no, but it looked
looks
like
like
as if
on.
it was on, but it's perfectly all right. So moving on to you, sir.
Yes.
And never have I ever tried to cut my own hair.
Yes, I do.
You do? Yeah, that's
Yes, I
visible.
get tried to
Yeah,
cut
he cuts his hair by himself. That's great.
But badly, I badly failed because next.
But why did you do it?
Bro, he's kind of sasta producer.
Well, I was at my university hostel. I didn't have money for my
Yeah.
hair.
And you had to do it.
But it's okay. I've trimmed my hair quite a lot of times myself.
No, trimming your hair is fine, man. You have to trim. You can see. You cannot see. I mean, where you cut. Yeah, so that's a problem. Okay,
Yeah.
moving on. Missy Shah, you ready? She's already holding yes. Okay. So never have I ever lied to get a job. कभी झूठ नहीं बोला मैंने नौकरी लेने के लिए पाने के लिए
That's a
हासिल
hard
करने के
one.
लिए। बोला
You
आपने?
have?
Okay, so
That's honest though. That's
yeah,
honest.
That's
okay.
honest. That's good. But झूठ क्या था वो?
कई बार बोले हैं
For example, the
Like-
worst you can remember.
लाइक मतलब डिग्री के अबाउट झूठ बोला हुआ है
Oh,
That you haven't done a degree and
नहीं
then,
आई हैव आई एम
Okay,
आई एम
okay,
फिल
nice.
बायोकेमिस्ट्री
Okay.
माशाल्लाह
So then what did you lie about?
Like I have lied
Experience?
about experience.
Okay, and then did you get the job?
कहीं पे भी जाओ तो आपसे जॉब के रिलेटेड एक्सपीरियंस मांगते हैं, तो ऑब्वियसली वो आपको झूठ बोलना पड़ता है. आई हैव 8 month experience, I have a lot of internships.
She goes like, obviously आपको झूठ बोलना.
So I have to discuss everyone, because everyone who is freshly graduating, and every company is demanded like we want 3-year experience. From where will they get?
Exactly.
They are just freshly
graduated,
graduated.
yeah, I
So
understand.
everywhere where you want to get job, they has mentioned over there like 3 years experience.
And
I
I'm
don't
going to
know the
back you up on
logic.
this as well, that the companies actually need to have some patience with these newly graduated people, because of the fact that obviously it's the companies who make them lie. You know, it's not them, because everybody needs a job. Everybody's got
Yeah.
their needs too as well. But then did you get the job? 1 minute.
No.
No, okay, so you didn't
Okay,
even lie
you're better
correctly.
off. You're
so,
better
so
off.
that means that you are not good with lying. That's the answer. You wanted to say something?
I want to add to his point. I don't agree, because when I got graduated, I had 3 years experience in game development.
Okay, game
because I
development.
started professional game development from my 3rd semester.
And what's your CGPA?
That is something no one should ever
Yeah, this
ask.
is why game development worked out, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so
No,
much,
but
Ram.
ladies and gentlemen, you know, a lot of some amazing big names in like Google and whatnot, they're not even looking for degrees anymore. If you know what to do, if you know your stuff, you really will be hired.
No,
by
but
them.
Shiza, not everybody is going to get a chance. I mean, for me, I
Of
was
course,
in
of
my
course, I
5th or 6th
understand.
semester when I started working. I haven't finished my degree. But, you know, at times, it's all about how you are going to seize that opportunity.
True,
It
true.
totally depends on you. But very quickly, last 4 questions, one each, okay? Asim, coming back to you. Let's see. Never have I ever stayed up for more than 24 hours.
Stayed up. Yeah.
You did?
You have?
Yes?
Because we were shooting in Karachi, and it was like double shift, 48 hours. I have had worked like 48 hours continuously without sleeping.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I never found of kind of a tea person, but
But obviously, when you have
I
to do
do
20
take
to
tea,
30
yeah,
scenes
yeah.
in a day, that's how
Oh.
it goes. But I'm going to change the question very quickly.
Okay.
So have you ever stayed for an entire night talking on the phone?
Bro, a lot of
It's a
time.
yes to as well. Oh, that's great. Now people, I don't think that I actually have to ask him who that was, but
let's leave it
particularly
to
I
that.
think that everybody can realize that. Moving on to you, ma'am. So never have I ever tried guessing someone's password. Oh, that's a dirty game.
Yes, there's a lot of time when I have to use some law site.
Yeah.
So I definitely try that. If I get that, then I will use this yani ke
But that's
website
honest.
on free of
Yeah.
cost.
But what was your wild guess of that particular password? Can you share it with us?
Wild guess. Every time I get failed,
Yeah.
but I try. If I get that, but I never.
I mean, do you try
What do you
names
try?
or
What's the
numbers? What
first
did you
thing that
try?
you
What do you
try?
type?
I might write their name,
Okay.
and after that I will just type 1 2 3 4 5 maybe that because
Okay.
of my website I just usually type 1 2 3 4 5.
So what if I tell you that my email address is shahzadehsan@gmail.com? What do you think will be my password?
1 2 3 4 5.
According to your
And
personality.
you might get lucky as well, because
I
pretty
know
much
people
everybody
are
uses
that. Some people are.
Some of the digits you mentioned, they are a part of my password, but it's not completely that. But that's great. Thank you very much for being very honest. Sir, moving on to you, and never have I ever read a whole novel in one day.
I hate reading. I hate reading.
Oh, okay, so he's never read a novel. In fact, he's never read a novel.
Yeah.
Is that what
I
you-
have written my book, The Startup Funda, but I have never read a complete book.
So did you read your own book though?
Yeah.
Okay, just to recheck what you've written.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so very quickly, last Isha. Okay, never have I ever, no, not this one. I want a difficult one. Okay.
Okay.
Never have I ever actually laughed out loud when typing lol. It's a good question though.
I don't think anyone does.
So you just write lol and that's it?
Yeah, I think that's it. Everyone, no one really
Mostly.
does that.
And all this time I thought that people were actually laughing.
Do you, to be honest?
Yes.
For real?
Why would I otherwise write? And imagine, my friends actually
Oh.
calling me to wish me Eid as well. This is not a good time, my friend.
Not a good
Yes.
time, absolutely. But ladies and gentlemen, right now, I really want to listen to one more song by these
Yeah.
amazing singers and musicians that we have right here in our studio.
कैसे भाई क्या सुना रहे हैं?
नी आज कोई जोगी आवे
नी आज कोई
जोगी आवे
Jogi Ave.
जी, जी।
Okay.
नी आज कोई जोगी आवे. Is it like that?
मैनू चढ़िया रूप दा ज़हर प्यार दी बीन सुना जावे नी अज कोई जोगी आवे नी अज कोई जोगी आवे मैनू चढ़िया चढ़िया मैनू चढ़िया मैनू चढ़िया चढ़िया मैनू चढ़िया मैनू चढ़िया रूप दा दर प्यार दी बीण सुना जावे नी अज कोई जोगी आवे नी अज कोई जोगी आवे जोगी 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 हाँ जोगी हाँ जोगी जोगी मैनू चढ़िया चढ़िया मैनू चढ़िया मैनू चढ़िया चढ़िया मैनू चढ़िया मैनू चढ़िया रूप दा दर प्यार दी बीण सुना जावे नी अज कोई जोगी आवे नी अज कोई जोगी आवे वरिया वर्गियां लम्मियां रातां दिन होए सालां वर्गे वरिया वर्गियां लम्मियां रातां दिन होए सालां वर्गे तकदे राजोगी दे अखां दे तीरे तड़ गए एनू आखो अज कोई जोगी आवे नी अज कोई जोगी आवे जोगी 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 हाँ जोगी हाँ जोगी 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 हाँ जोगी 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 अज कोई जोगी आवे नी अज कोई जोगी
Aaj koi jogi aave, ladies and gentlemen. With that, we are heading out towards a short break. Don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with some more fun with our guests. Let's do that.
Stay
Happy
tuned.
Eid Mubarak. Alright, Mitra, the Sajana Gwalior Tibendio, welcome back for everybody who just got here into PT while you're watching Eid first day transmission with us. Shiza Hashmi and Shazad Khan over here. We've got some very amazing guests over here. One of them is a producer, one of them is a lawyer, director, one of them is a very famous actor as well, and one of them is actually on her way to make her debut. In fact, she just made her debut as well as a makeup artist as well. It's wonderful to have you guys over here. For everybody who's out there, thank you very much for tuning into PT World. It's wonderful. It makes us feel wonderful as well. There are a lot of people who are actually writing to us on our Facebook fan page as well.
Yes.
We're going to read their comments out. But before we ask any question, ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of films coming out this Eid.
Oh,
In
yes.
fact, they're out today. So please make sure that you take out time to go watch them as well. We'll be sharing the trailers of the films. So would you mind sharing one?
Yes, before we actually talk about that, you know, Shazad, there are so many times, especially on Eid, when a lot of people get together, families and friends and whatnot. And after you've, you know, chatted for a very long time, after you've eaten, you often think, what's next? I mean, what should we really do, right? So this is probably one of the things that you can do this Eid.
Which is why?
So many movies coming out.
Which is why I'm going to ask you a question. So, अगर हीर नाराज हो जाए, तो उसको हम क्या कहेंगे कि वो मान जाए?
Heer Manja?
Heer Manja, ladies and gentlemen, that's the film coming out today. Please make sure that you take out time and go watch the film. Here's the trailer, and it looks promising.
हर कहानी में एक ट्विस्ट होता है, और मेरी कहानी में ये ट्विस्ट लेकर ये तुम क्या कर रही हो? रुक क्यों गई? मैं तो वैसे ही पूछा, तुम कर क्या रही हो?
The name's Ramzi, innit? UK return software engineer. Handsome munda pe handsome salary.
तुम्हें माफी चाहिए ना तो तुम्हें मेरी हेल्प करनी होगी।
हाँ जो भी बताओ करना क्या है? तू जानता है मैं हारता क्यों नहीं? क्योंकि मैंने कभी हारना सीखा नहीं। Shut it!
You shut it! You shut it!
We all shut it! मैं जब भी सोचता हूँ कि इससे ज्यादा जलील कैसे हो सकता हूँ, आप अगली पल में मुझे इसका जवाब दे देते हैं।
खुश नसीब हो, अल्लाह मियाँ तुम्हारी इतनी जल्दी सुन लेते हैं।
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that was the trailer, and I think that Hareem has always been my favorite. As an actress.
I love
as well.
her aura. Like, I've never met her in person. I've, of course, come across her sometimes, and I've seen her work, which is absolutely amazing, mashallah. But the aura that she creates around her, I absolutely love it.
She's actually got a soul of a man in a body of a female. I think that's how it is. Because she's, whenever you're in conversation with her, I've never had a chance to be in conversation with her, but one of the shoots I went, she was already there. So I could feel and I could sense that she, she's a great decision maker, and I think Ali Rahman is doing a great job.
Yes.
And the best part is that all of these people are actually representing Islamabad and on a larger scale Pakistan as well, and they are definitely talented.
And if you watch the movie tickets if you buy the movie tickets and watch the movie, you're definitely going to be adding to the economy of the country as well.
Exactly. So which is why all of these people who just initiated, who came up with this first ever project of their own as well from VR Chili's, where it's a production house. We just wanted to ask them whether they think that the film industry future is promising in Pakistan or not. So let's start with you.
Definitely, I personally think that traditional film is not going to be same as it is right now, because maybe after 5-6 years, as you know, Netflix has is coming in Pakistan for content creators.
Exactly.
So film will be distributed into episodes and like in that way. So I think it's a right time, but हम थोड़ा सा late हो गए from Indian cinema, and we shouldn't follow Indian cinema. Okay? So we should have our own identity. And because no one has time to watch, especially working class, don't have time to watch 2-3 hours film.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
So Netflix has made that thing easy. So I guess after 5-6 years, तो हमें उस तरह से सोचना है. So we are planning to launch some web series. Web series is a new thing.
Web series is absolutely the new thing. Yes, that's true.
So we'll go in that direction. I think our director and producers need to understand that to empower our film industry, we need to try new techniques. Like in Logan, the other film, that whole character was CG. He was created in 3D, and we haven't tried anything yet. There was a film, if I can mention the name, Project Ghazi.
I was about to say yes.
Exactly. They tried their best to introduce the best VFX, but that was so worse that they couldn't launch.
But it's going to take time, and I think that we're in the right direction as well.
But definitely we have to start somewhere, right? So this is a kudos to Project Ghazi over there, of course.
Well, what about you, Asad? What do you have to say about the film industry? And would you want to work in a film?
No, because you guys were talking about Heer Mansa. I had a role in that, Ali Rahman's friends. So I denied because I don't want to do as a friend. I want some lead role.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
So we are talking about film. Everything take time. So we have grown up with Gandasa. So we came over here. We came here. So we are looking forward for best in our future, because I have seen that trailer. So Bilal Ashraf and Myra Khan, Superstar. That is amazing. That is just at level, because we have our own level. We can't compare with anyone. But it was amazing. And
okay, so your votes for Superstar for this year.
Okay. Let's see what director Saiba has to say.
If I talk about our entertainment industry, so if we compare with our neighborhood countries and Hollywood and Bollywood, so we are not growing and flourishing that much as they can do. The main reason behind the scenario is that we are not supported by our government. Nobody know who is our interior minister because they didn't any remarkable work in that field. I'm not talking about that government. There's the previous government, they didn't work in that field. Even India generate $1 billion of revenue from the entertainment industries.
Oh,
so
yes.
I just suggest to the government make a reasonable legislation and promote the new generation. If you see, there is so many youngsters who try to promote their talent, but they didn't find any platform to show their talent. So I want government to do a lot of funding in that field, and think about it. If we focus on this area, we can generate a lot of revenue. We can improve our economy. So I just suggest to the Imran Khan, because there are so many youngsters who vote Imran Khan, so do something for that.
And you just told the entire world that you're a lawyer too. Well, that's great. Thank you very much for saying that. Isha, what about you?
It's my first experience.
Yep.
So I will learn, inshallah. There are a lot of good makeup artists like Musarat Misbah.
Oh yes, of course.
She is inspiration for me.
Yep.
That's nice.
And inshallah, I will.
You want to work in the film
that's
industry
great. Okay,
in the
so
future?
I'll simplify this for you.
Yeah.
Who do you think out of film industry you would want to do the makeup for?
Oh, that's a good question.
Mahira Khan.
Mahira.
Wow.
It's all of a
That's an
sudden
easy one
Mahira
as well,
Khan,
though. That's
directly.
easy.
Well, that's great, guys. But thank you very much for joining us. It was wonderful to have you. And especially that you've taken out time on the first day of Eid. It was wonderful. Best of luck to VR Chilies. Best of luck to you too as well. Best of luck to you, to us, to everybody out there as well. If there's anything you guys want to say, please you go ahead. Who wants to say?
Definitely.
You want to say? Go ahead.
Okay.
Please, Jane de. Ghost ready.
Okay, well, that's good. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're heading out towards a short break. Don't go anywhere, because a bunch of new people are actually going to be on the show over here for the rest of the Eid program. And let's see who they are. They are superb, they are amazing, they're talented. And the best part, a few of them are not even from Pakistan. Let's see who they are.
Wow. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Eid Mubarak to everyone watching, and Eid Mubarak to everyone who's probably not watching or going to watch the repeat. But ladies and gentlemen, before we left out on this very short break, we told you we're going to replace the guests over here. Well, we did that, but we kept one because we absolutely loved being in conversation with him. So without further ado, I'm definitely going to be introducing my new guest to you, and we are going to be having so much fun, so many games to play, so many things, so many songs to listen to. On my right hand side, ladies and gentlemen, we've been joined by someone who's been on the show before as well. She's a regular, and we love having her. She's none other than Miss Afsha Tehseen. Assalamu alaikum, Eid Mubarak. Welcome to the show.
Walaikum assalam, and Eid Mubarak to you and the whole country.
Thank you very much for joining us. It's wonderful to have you. And the best part about you is that even before we get started with the show, ladies and gentlemen, she gives us so many good compliments that we cannot actually ask her tough questions. But I have a question for you. Why would you choose the color yellow for Eid's first day?
But it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it does.
Because, you know, to me it finds very lively.
Okay.
And that's why it gives me energy also. It's a bit different, it's striking. People notice it, and that's why it's something you love, you should be wearing it.
And the sole reason why I asked you this question was that I was actually supposed to wear a green shalwar kameez, which I wore on one of my cousin's mehndi.
Okay.
And then early in the morning when I was about to wear it, I was like, you know, I cannot repeat clothes. But then I was like, okay, probably I should wear something else, which does not give me a feeling of mehndi. So that's why I asked you this question. But it's wonderful to have you over here on the show once again. And you're definitely a part of our family. And Eid wouldn't have been incomplete without you. Thank you very much for joining us. And ladies and gentlemen, finally on the show, we have got something to eat as well.
Oh, yes,
well, and who brought it? I mean, is somebody who's actually a chef himself. We're very glad that he's actually joined us. He's married to a Pakistani Muslim girl. He himself has converted himself from I don't know what was his previous religion, probably Christianity, I think. Okay, agnostic. Well, that's what it was. But now he's a practicing Muslim. He's now none other than Mr. Daud Ekbek. Hello, Daud. How are you? Assalamu alaikum. Eid Mubarak.
Salam.
Thank you very much for joining us. It's wonderful to have you. And the best part is that you actually married a Pakistani lady who's sitting right next to you, and she is none other than Miss Aruba Ekbek. Hello, Aruba. Eid Mubarak. How are you?
I'm good. Eid Mubarak to you too and everyone who's watching.
Thank you very much for joining us. It's wonderful to have you. So I was just a little excited, and I just wanted to know about you two as well, Daud. And I'm sorry, but over here in Pakistan, it's been 2 years down the line that you've been married. You might know what the norms are, but other than that, what do you do on Eid?
Oh, what I do on Eid?
Yeah.
Eat.
Really?
Pretty much.
Really?
Part is like eating.
Okay, well that's great. So do you help other people sacrifice goats and whatnot? And then collect
No,
the meat?
I don't do that. What I do is give money to people.
Yeah. Okay, that's
and
great.
cook.
Because you're a chef yourself.
Yeah.
So what do you cook? What do you have for us today?
What do you like? Today I have shiva peas.
Shiva peas.
Okay.
Yeah. What's that?
It's a Bosnian national dish.
Would you mind if I open it up? Okay, Aruba.
A Bosnian national dish, okay. And
this is very typical what they eat on Eid.
On
at
Eid,
their place.
Okay.
So we get a little
And so
international
you got the inspiration from one
Whoa,
of your...
it looks amazing as well.
I'm game,
have it
guys.
right
Maybe
here.
take a short break. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
But this looks absolutely delicious, and I have to say it right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Then I'm
he's-
hungry.
Yeah, that of course. But also, he's not like a professional practicing chef. He does it out of passion, right?
Yep.
And you're a psychologist alongside that.
Yep.
Wow, what a perfect combination.
So how many times do you actually have to counsel your wife too as well? Or we can probably do it this way.
Oh.
Because one of my brother-in-law is a
Does that work,
psychiatrist
though?
himself, and I know how he does that to her too as well, without even letting her know. Do you have to do that?
I'm trying.
You're still trying. But
Yeah.
Aruba, what about you? What do you do on Eid?
What I do on Eid, I think Eid is mostly about, dressing up and then making food. And nowadays, I think it's even better with
Yep.
David.
Do you like cooking though? Have you learned something from him?
Yes, I think I have learned all of, what I know from him actually.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's so sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys try new things together, or probably
Yeah,
take a
definitely.
recipe off internet.
He is the
Let's
one
do
who
this.
cooks at home.
Wow.
Okay.
I think like 99% of
Lucky
the time
you.
he cooks.
Wow.
Wow. So what
When
do you
I
cook?
wake up, yeah, everything.
Dal, maaj, biryani,
Do you
things
have
like that?
Pakistani food?
I have done karai. I've done
karahi.
biryani. Yeah.
Wow.
He makes
And
very good karahi.
Girl.
According to
One of the
my
best.
wife,
Yeah.
she liked it more than most.
Restaurants.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
that's just
definitely.
fabulous, which is why I'm just going to move on to Miss Afshan over here. So, Miss Afshan, just before Eid, I think 10 or 12 days ago, you were on the show, and you told us that you've got a lot of guests at your place. So, Eid with a lot of guests, I know is fun, but then at the same time, it's a little hectic too as well. So how do you manage?
Actually, have you learnt about team building,
Yeah.
forming, and then norming, and then storming, and then performing?
Yep.
Here I am at the norming
Norming
and performing little bit stage.
Okay.
So I've learned to manage all those. I've learned all the group dynamics, believe me, because those that group is, having elderly, then young, then, the toddlers.
Yeah.
So I have just skilled myself to manage them, and I think Eid is going to be wonderful with all of them. Why? Because I've thought how to assign them duties.
Oh,
who can do what?
perfect.
So I
Division
when
of labor.
When everybody gets up in the morning, I have very perfectly done the division of labor,
Yeah.
and now it's working very nicely.
That's great. But Ms. Afshan, other than this, now that you're here on this Eid, and
Yeah.
we love having you over here, but generally, how does your Eid start?
Our Eid is really, really beautiful because we all from all the corners of Pakistan, from abroad, we gather at our main family house in Faisalabad.
Oh.
So when everybody is there, a huge gathering, big family, then kids have a change also, change of, from the city life to a village life. So my father-in-law plays a major part. He also, like me, is science, makes a proper action plan with
Okay.
budget, with activities for all the kids.
So that's where you learned
Yeah,
it from.
so it's a hectic also, but at
Yeah.
the same time, it's love also and fun also to be with everybody, to meet them and do all the work together. And when you're tired, but later on you have good memories.
Right.
But that's great and wonderful it is. But I'm going to put a situation right in front of you, and you have to speak very honestly about it.
Let's do this.
So obviously my parents this time around, they've gone for Hajj, but if they, inshallah next year they'll be around as well, and for all the previous Eids we have done. So after we're done with slaughtering the goat and whatsoever, there's always a debate. In fact, an argument in between my mother and my father, as in, I mean, how much mutton to keep and how much to give away.
Yeah.
So, do you go through that debate as well? That yes, sara baant dete hain, sara rakh lete hain, stuff like
Actually,
that.
with my father-in-law and mother-in-law, yes, there used to be a debate. But this time, my father-in-law and mother-in-law, last time they were in Canada. After that, you know, this time my husband, he says that you have to give away everything.
Everything.
So
Yeah,
he
because
has
we
a
barely
decision.
eat,
So
right?
I fight with him. No, no, we can't do this. We have to keep some for us. So
Little.
it's a bit different with the older couples and the new couples.
But that's great.
All
What about
right.
you, Asad?
Yeah.
About what?
Okay, I
About-
have a question
mean,
for you though.
Do you slaughter a goat for yourself?
I never ever. I just eat at that day and
That's
I enjoy.
That's it.
Party
Okay.
So you do not have to do anything with distribution, with kind of keeping it in the freezer, collecting it from somebody else's place.
I just said if somebody is giving you a good food,
Yep.
just store it. I'll do tikka party after that.
And that's it.
That's
Okay,
it.
but doesn't it happen? I mean, I know it happens to my brother. He gets super annoyed by it.
Yeah.
Every other 5 minutes or 10 minutes, my mom is like, "Ye flane ke ghar de aao, dahi le aao, masale le aao," things like
I
that.
go
Does that
through
happen?
So learn how to say no. So I'm
Oh,
clear
wow.
about
I mean, you cannot say no to your mother. I mean, सब बात है, बाद में
No.
सीख होता है.
So mom is just like oh मुंडा ड्रामे च आंदा चलो ਇਹਨੂੰ ਰਹਿਣ ਦਿਓ.
Aye. माँ जी है तको जरा. साडा भी ख्याल कीता करो.
Attitude.
Okay, well that's great. Well, coming back to you, Daud, how is it for you to celebrate Eid over here in Pakistan? It must be different, you know. I know that it's been 2 years that you've been married, and you've been over here in Pakistan as well. But was it different initially?
It's exciting because I know it's different, so it's just being excited is
I
the
mean,
way to
having,
be.
having blood all over the place, is it exciting for you?
I
But
mean,
I
it's
guess for once
it's
in a
how it
while.
is with slaughtering
Yes.
an animal. It's just
And that's how you do it.
yeah, it's just.
So I think what you
accepting
can
it.
probably help us with is the kind of mutton we need to cook. I mean, what do you think is in these days as well? I mean, is it mutton kadahi? Is it something to kind of experiment with mutton today?
How
Well, so
should
what are
we?
you going to share with us?
Ooh, maybe karai or
Karai.
just do it on the barbecue and do it nicely marinated.
Yeah, okay, so how do we marinate? I mean, we
Do you have
are
any
toddlers with
secret
that.
spices or something that you add to your own food?
I use a lot of salt and pepper.
Okay.
I would just
Okay.
say pepper is one of my favorite.
It's the
ones.
key for you.
I would say that for me
Okay,
at
perfect.
least,
Okay,
and
well,
then a
that's
little bit of maybe chili or cayenne and
All right.
rub it into the meat
Yeah.
and make it tender through that way.
And Aruba needs to add something. Do you?
I mean, whenever we cook, David actually prefers grill. So we
Okay.
have one out on the terrace.
Okay.
And sometimes he's like, let's just go and cook out on the grill, just two of us.
Yeah.
Oh,
no
okay.
one's
That's
there.
fun, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just, and then we go out and he uses more, like he said, salt and pepper.
Yep.
He says that if you add too much spices, it just takes away the real taste of the
That's
beef.
true.
Yeah,
But
and-
we
and that's-
Pakistanis, we absolutely love spices, though. I
We
mean, be it
do.
rice, be it any sort of salan or whatever, there are going to be so many spices. But I am now going to ask you both a very basic question, which I'm pretty sure is running through the heads of us, of course, and a lot of people watching out there. How did you guys meet?
Oh.
Who
Okay.
should answer?
Any one of you? Any one of you? Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I can tell. So basically, I went on exchange program to US
Wow.
back in 2011.
Yeah.
And I think the first time we met was on an airport, just little kids talking about Justin Bieber, and he was annoyed by me. I was 16 and he was 17.
Yeah.
So we were just going to high school. And so we were placed with host families in US who were very good family friends.
Oh, okay.
And so
then you kept meeting as well.
Exactly. So, we will invite them over for a Pakistani dinner, or he will come along, his host family, and we'll go to New Year's. We always celebrated the, festivals together,
Oh,
Christmas
that's
and everything.
nice. And then happily ever after, inshallah.
Well,
I think there was a little bit left, Okay, go ahead. Yeah, she was
so, I mean, I had developed feelings for him at the end of the year.
Wow.
Of course, it's my first time out of, the country, and it's my first time, having a friend who is actually a male.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not have friends who were males before I left. So, and I'm from KPK, as well. It's like a
Okay.
little bit conservative,
Yes,
the
of
family.
course.
So I think after I met him, he was one of the first male friends, and I really liked how he was in general, very different from the other boys of his age. Really good at studies, really good at sports, everything, that I look probably in a guy.
Yeah.
And then he was just very respectful as well, even though he was
And that was a
teasing me
bonus.
all the time. On when we're skiing, just like, okay, Aruba, and because he's very good at ice skating.
Oh.
I remember one time I was just, I was thrown on the ice almost. We had
Aw.
snow fights and all.
Okay.
picked her up ice skating and such, and she was
like, oh
all
my God.
screaming almost.
So who was the first one who said "I love you"?
Definitely you.
No, it's you.
Definitely
you.
They don't even remember. I mean, come on.
I would say Aruba, definitely.
I am telling you, I had feelings for him, but I never told because I mean, he's first of all, he's not from my religion.
Yeah.
Then we are not from same countries as well.
What people back in KPK are going to say?
What
let
are they
alone
going
Pakistan.
to say?
Yes.
Exactly. You know,
So then
I
who
could
said
never
it?
imagine
You
it.
or you?
I might say the words directly, but she has said them
Indirectly.
Indirectly.
All right. Reading in between the
Yeah.
lines. And
Exactly.
ladies and gentlemen, eventually when you realize that you know how to read in between the lines, your heart actually starts dancing as well. Which is why I think that it is the perfect time to share a song with you guys. So, Kaisar bhai, on to you.
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੇਰੇ ਜਿਹਾ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਹੋਰ ਲੱਭਦਾ ਨਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੇਰੇ ਜਿਹਾ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਹੋਰ ਲੱਭਦਾ ਨਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੇਰੇ ਜਿਹਾ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਹੋਰ ਲੱਭਦਾ ਨਾ ਬੈਠੀ ਰਵਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਰੂ ਰਜਦਾ ਨਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੇਰੇ ਜਿਹਾ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਹੋਰ ਲੱਭਦਾ ਨਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੇਰੇ ਜਿਹਾ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਹੋਰ ਲੱਭਦਾ ਨਾ ਬੈਠੀ ਰਹਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਰੂ ਰਜਦਾ ਨਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੇਰੇ ਜਿਹਾ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਹੋਰ ਲੱਭਦਾ ਨਾ कोई चोला मैं सीवा कोई चोला मैं सीवा ते दुनिया ते तू जीवें तेरी आस ते मैं जीवा मुर्शद आस बुझावे वेला खैर दायावे मुर्शद आस बुझावे वेला खैर दायावे सानू माही मिला दे वंश टल दना मैनू तेरे जिहा सोहना होर लभदा ना नींद तो सत 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 नींद तो 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 सत नींद तो सत नींद तो सत नींद तो सत नींद तो नींद तो नींद तो नींद तो रे रे ता 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 रे ता 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 रे 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 ता 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 रे ता 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 रे ता 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 रे ता 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 रे 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 ता 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 रे ता दंग ता 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 दंग ता 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 दंग 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 ता 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 दंग ता 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 दंग ता दंग ता 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 दंग ता मुर्शद आस बुझावे वेला खैर दायावे मुर्शद आस बुझावे वेला खैर दायावे सानू माही मिला दे वस टल दना मैनू तेरे जिहा सोहना होर लभदा ना नींद तो सत 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 नींद तो रे रे ता 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 दुम 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 ता 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 मुर्शद आस बुझावे वेला खैर दायावे मुर्शद आस बुझावे वेला खैर दायावे सानू माही मिला दे वस टल दना मैनू तेरे जिहा सोहना होर लभदा ना कोई उड़दा बाज आया कोई उड़दा बाज आया ते सजना नू कड करिए अल्लाह पाक नाराज हुंदा
Wow,
What a wonderful song that was. I actually felt like dancing to it as well. I mean, I just cannot hold myself into this chair anymore, guys. Yeah, but
that's because you're wired, so that's why. I'm pretty sure otherwise he would be dancing right now. But you guys, how did you enjoy the performances that we're having?
We loved it, believe me. I was almost in a trance.
Yeah.
A fantasy, and I wanted to hear it again and again.
Right,
yeah,
same here.
It was lovely.
Which is why we've got something for you, and you obviously have to hear that first and then let us know what it is. So what we've done is that we've actually taken out 10 Pakistani songs.
Okay.
We're going to play the music, and you'll have 10 seconds to guess which song it is.
So can we do cheating, like help each other?
I mean, you can try. Because I tried cheating and it didn't work out. I mean, you cannot actually guess the song until and unless you've heard it yourself. So, Miss Afshan, do you want us to start with you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take the list away because the name of the songs are on it as well. So please, can we have the first song? Let's take a listen. Miss Afshan, this one's for you. No cheating, Miss Afshan. Come on, which song is this?
Even I don't know, to be honest.
Seriously?
Can we have a little more?
That's what the game is. Obviously, once they start singing, you cannot guess it.
Okay, let me ask my neighbor. Do you know what song is this?
Who are you, by the way?
So bad. So bad.
Okay, so let me tell you. I'm going to give you a hint.
Okay.
Give
me a hint. Give me a hint, yeah.
One of our very legendary, amazing today's time singer has sung this song.
Oh.
And now the other person did a remake of that too as well.
You're getting there, you're getting
there. Yeah. But she's not getting there.
ये तो उसकी आतिफ असलम का है.
Yeah. Go ahead. Which one? But this one's not sung by Atif Aslam. This one's a different one, but it's the same song. Which one is it? Bad Habits.
Actually, it's coming to my mind, but I am unable to say.
Just give it away.
Yeah.